Due to a unique set of circumstances, I am able to practically gift you access to a certain skill. A skill that has turned my friend Jason, a simple $12 an hour small town house painter, into a multimillionaire and a marketing legend, and accomplished things like generate nearly $10 million in sales in 8 days, build an 8-figure company, and, in fact, it's the building block behind any business success imaginable. Access to my friend's course, where you'll discover all the ins and outs of this amazing skill, retails for $999.95. But today, if you decide, you can have full access to it for $1. That's right, one measly dollar. I'll tell you all about how that happened, but first, a question. If you were to guess, what is the single most evergreen, critical skill you will ever master as a marketer? Is it traffic generation? Is it the ability to network? Is it any specific tactic, like the ability to grow your email list, your Instagram following, your Facebook ad skills, or anything else like that? Is it your ability to create content? Enough teasing. It's actually your ability to sell. Think about it. If you're really able to sell well, traffic becomes dirt cheap. If you're able to convert even 1% above what you're paying for your traffic, you're able to scale indefinitely. Also, if you know that you can show insane earnings per click, you'll have no shortage of potential JVs. Offers will come to you, meaning if you're known for your conversion skills, you'll have access to experts eager for you to help share their knowledge with the world. Freelance profit opportunities are insane. People who are able to sell through the written word are super high in demand right now. And people love buying from you. Another side effect becomes that people will actually enjoy doing business with you because you will masterfully help them to realize how your offer is going to make their lives better. And you can profit from anything. It doesn't matter if you're into Amazon wholesale, FBA, digital marketing, whatever. Your ability to sell will translate into anything because you'll master just a handful of core principles that you'll apply over and over again. And it gets better. Once you master the ability to sell via the written word, you'll be able to multiply the effectiveness of everything you do by 1,000 times. No joke. And luckily, I recently came across the man, just the man, to teach you that art. His name is Jason Flatley. Jason used to be a hip-hop Hare Krishna monk who painted houses for $12 an hour to make ends meet. He launched his first information product literally from a shed in a small town in Iowa. The product was 6 pages long and sold for a measly $4. Little did he know it would change his life forever. Fast forward a few years, and Jason became a millionaire, then a multimillionaire, and he was working with people like Tony Robbins, Larry King, and one of the biggest video conferencing companies on the planet, Zoom, who you've probably heard of because everyone is using Zoom in this era of, we'll say, quarantining. The core reason behind his success, and he said it many times himself, if there is indeed a skill worth mastering that will pay huge dividends over and over for your entire lifetime, it's copywriting. And Jason has proved that over and over. And it's not just his ability to create words that sell, but also his ability to actually teach stuff this way. Teach it in a way that lets anyone, regardless of their ability or anything, create copy that sells. Can anyone do this? It's not even the right question. The right question is, should everyone do this if they want their business to succeed? And the answer is absolutely. The good news, you don't need to be an English major or anything in order to write copy successfully. Copy is about persuasion, not about writing the next great American novel. You don't need to spend years to master this to a level that will generate you serious profits. In fact, a week is more than enough to get started. This should be in addition to anything else that you're doing and will serve as the secret sauce of success if you leverage it correctly. I'm handing you the keys to a Ferrari right now for $1. I wish I was able to tell you that me being able to give you the $999.95 course for $1 was the result of some grand, massive plan of action on my part, but it really wasn't. All I did was be in the right place at the right time and invest with the right people to secure the rights for this incredible deal. When you find yourself at the right place at the right time, don't hesitate to take action and invest. And I believe that now is one of those moments. What's the catch? Well, this course was created by Jason a few years ago. And while there are multiple benefits to that, just one example, it means that the course is filled with very down to earth, immediately actionable stuff based on timeless copywriting principles that haven't really changed for the past 100 years or longer. But there's a caveat. Some of the references you'll see might be a little outdated. If you notice that, treat it as a learning opportunity. The reason I'm so upfront about this is I strongly believe that in this particular instance, it doesn't matter a bit. Sure, you might notice that Jason uses things like Pinterest craze to teach you a concept, but replace Pinterest with Instagram and the concept is still going to be as valid as it was back then. The biggest benefit, though, it's that you're not just passively consuming content, you're actively engaging with it, which increases retention multiple times. Here's the bottom line. If you want to master a skill that's going to help you grow your business beyond what you thought possible, you need to take advantage of this offer now. This is one of the very few skills in the world where even mastering a handful of core principles can immediately net you additional profits. I am very proud that I'm able to bring this to you. Introducing the Copy eClass. Part 1 is research and offers. How you are going to uncover your audience's most closely guarded secrets. In this module, you're going to discover how to quickly uncover your audience's problems, their fears, their desires, and how to present an offer that leverages that undercover knowledge. You'll get the 3x3x1 formula that'll speed up your research beyond what you thought was possible. Most copywriters spend over 40 hours on this one thing. You'll get the Hollywood technique that you will use from now on to make your copy super persuasive while your prospects think that it was their idea to act all along. You'll get the 11 fears that almost everyone experiences and how to leverage them in your copy. You'll get the 8 most universally desired benefits that you can apply to almost any product imaginable. You'll get how to create an offer that's impossible to refuse in under 17 minutes using a 5-component matrix and more. You're also going to learn about urgency and believability, which is basically how to engineer an unquenchable desire to act now. Here we're going to cover how to use urgency to propel your prospects into action and how to make sure that they know you mean business. You're going to learn how to inject your ads with 6 types of urgency in a very specific way so that every moment someone delays buying from them, they experience pain. You're also going to learn how to enhance any claim by adding one critical component to it. This is often the difference between a handful of sales and thousands of sales, everything else being equal. Why less is more? Even in this day of outrageous claims and offers, and how to construct those cascades of believability almost in your sleep. You're going to learn how to create a powerful OTO or a one-time offer. It probably hasn't been done right for at least the last 5 years on the internet, at least not on bigger launches, and even more. You're also going to learn benefits and bullet points, which is basically the secret sauce of conversion or adding conversion to your copy. In this session, you're going to discover ways to quickly write bullet points that rival those of the best copywriters out there with years and years of experience, plus how to laser target the most effective benefits of your product. You're going to create the I've got to have this feel in your sales message using benefits presented in a specific way. You master these 4 rules, these 4 benefits, and as they're outlined in the case studies, you're never going to wonder what to write ever again. You're also going to learn the 3-step formula for creating benefit-filled copy that relies more on your subconscious than on meticulously laboring over every single word. Yes, it works. You're going to watch as Jason creates bullet points on the fly right in front of your eyes, which is very handy to see. The art and the science of writing amazing bullet points, including how to structure them, what the most effective shortcuts are, and what the best tricks are, the rule of 3, just to mention a few, and of course, a lot more. You also learn about headlines and leads, which is basically the system for constantly coming up with great headlines and leads. It says it all in the title. You have about 2.7 seconds to grab someone's attention, and if you do it with the right headline that puts someone in the state of mind of buying from you, you are so far ahead of your competition that it's not even funny. And in this session, you're going to discover how to come up with powerful, purposeful, and profitable headlines like clockwork. Forget about spending hours and hours to create the perfect hook. Instead, tap into this system and have a headline in less than 7 minutes. Headline postmortem. Headlines that started Rapid Crush Inc., which is Jason's company, and what made them tick. You're also going to see why the headlines should be the last thing on your mind when you're creating your sales letter, but you should start with one anyway. Discover the exact process of how that works. The 555 approach to headline writing, one of the fives, stands for the minutes that it takes. Discover what the rest mean in the course. Then you also have the 4 things you must do in your leads uh, if you want prospects to read your entire letter in one setting. And then look for that buy button in a frenzy, and more. Next, you're going to learn video sales pitches. If you use this technique at the right time in the right way, you will be unstoppable. A lot of people don't understand the why of a video sales letter beyond you should use video because it's 2020. Discover the when, the why, and the how in this amazing session. You're going to learn when to use, and more importantly, when not to use video sales letters. Would you rather be rich or would you rather be right? You're going to learn the secret ingredient of a video sales letter that's not being fully leveraged to this day that will let you engage the most profitable segment of your audience. How to create a persuasive video sales letter from start to finish by following a 6-step format. It's as simple as basically filling in the blanks. And you're going to learn the little trick that only a handful of marketers are using properly that will let you keep the viewer engaged for hours and hours on end. And then you're going to get the advanced copy techniques. After you've experienced your first successes, you're going to want to implement these techniques to get even further ahead of your competition. And here, you're going to discover advanced techniques of persuasion that are deeply rooted in the human psyche. And that's what makes them both dangerous and effective. Did you know that 93% of US drivers rate their driving skill as above average? More importantly, discover how to leverage this insight in any copy you write from now on. You're going to learn what are logical fallacies, which ones of them you should add to your copy immediately, and how to do it in a way that is so transparent that they become invisible. You're going to learn why people don't always buy for the results, 4 powerful motivators that must be used alongside your usual benefits and results driven sales copy, and also how to make even the most expensive products seem like the reasonable option. 7, you're going to get sales letter design, and in this session, Jason will show you the principles of how he lays out sales letters. Caveat, this session gets really technical. Good news? Today, there's lots of tools available that'll take care of the tech side for you, so you can focus on conversions. If you're watching this, you might even already have one, like ClickFunnels or Kartra. Plus, there's awesome bonuses that aren't even a part of the regular course. In addition to the intense, super insightful sessions that I just outlined above, you're also going to get your hands on the following bonuses. First, the Price Stacking Bible. In markets where everyone decides to peddle things for $17 or less, it takes a certain amount of skill and knowledge to effortlessly sell for $199, $299, $499, or $999. How you deliver more value to the customer and charge more. Read this bonus and copy this approach to immediately give a boost to your bottom line. Bonus 2 is the impossible copy case study. Since this bonus was created, Jason has used these exact skills to quickly craft countless winning webinars, sales letters, video sales letters, emails, and more. However, in this case study, you're going to discover how it all started. With 75 minutes on the clock until launch and a product Jason knew nothing about. The result? Almost 20% conversions. Number 3 is a mystery bonus. You're also going to get a tool that some people will find too powerful, others will discard to their own peril, and only a handful will leverage it to its fullest extent. Will you be among them? There's only one way to find out. And number 4, Copy for Hire Manual. This guide shows you how to get copywriting clients, how to get them to pay you more, and how to make them easier to work with. Using these techniques, Jason has earned as much as $5,000 for less than an hour of work. All of this is part of the special $1 offer. You get the full eCopy class course access. This isn't a limited time access in the sense of you get access for 30 days and then we charge you more or anything like that. You get the entire course with no strings attached, no upsells, no further payments, no nothing for $1. The special offer ends in literally 6 days and 58 minutes from the time of me recording this. When you get to the page, that number will be a lot less, almost certainly below the 5 day mark at this point. Um, that's basically it. Click the link if you're interested, and that'll send you there. After you do that, after you invest, what's going to happen? After you invest your $1, within just a few minutes, you're going to receive an email from the vendor of the product, which is Rapid Crush. That's Jason's company, and it'll give you the access details in order to access his stuff. You're also going to be able to log in immediately and start reviewing the sessions and the bonuses, and then I will send you through. Basically, my father-in-law and I are business partners. We'll send you a couple of emails kind of guiding you through the product as well, pointing out some of the things you may be missing, encouraging you if you have any questions, ways to apply what Jason is doing as well into what you're doing. Because we just want to see you succeed. In this time of quarantine, in this time of shutdown, everybody's looking to learn a new skill. Everyone is looking for a way to make themselves more valuable. This is it. And this is it in a way that is so unbelievably inexpensive that I feel like it's an insult for me to even sit here and talk about this any longer. You either see it or you don't. This is $1. You waste $1 on a can of soda that gives you 15 minutes worth of enjoyment, and then it's gone and you're burping, right? If you can do that, you can spend $1 and learn a skill that can literally change your life.